Samsung TV QN83S90CAE. This is a QLED TV. The customer said after the power source storm or lightning, the power breaker goes off, and when the customer turns it back on, TV turns on, works good for like about 30 minutes or so, and he did hear a big pop. The TV restarts back on, sound, but no picture. So this TV has a power source issue, and so check it apart and look at it. The TV today price is about like 4,000, and that's what the TV looks inside. We have the main board, we have the Chicon with the pixels power that's coming from the power board. This is the signal, and this is the big power board. Because the QLED is still basically newer. Still a new technology, the power board is still big. The TV has no backlight. The pixels get the power directly from the power board, and this requires a lot of amps. That's why you see these big coils and these MOSFETs, the capacitors, like about 1 inch diameter, this big transformer. This is for to power on the pixels and the screen, and this is for the main board. Yeah, because the customer said he heard a big pop before it's the TV stops working, and likely we are gonna look at the power board. I'm not gonna plug it. I'm just gonna visual check it, because usually you're gonna see the smokes, cracked component, or even missing components sometime. Alright, this is the power board. So the TV turns on, we have the standby light, we have the sound, this means the main fuse should be good. Right? Here you are, main fuse is good. And should be all this part here to the rectify bridge. To here, it should be okay. There is another fuse right there. The fuse is good. So what's this one here? Oh yeah, that's look like from a chip. What the chip is? Not the rectify bridge. It's right there. You see this MOSFET? It's gone. I think that's what is the pop that the customer heard. I'll check the pins for short. Yep, we have a short between the first and the third pin. There is another MOSFET in the same side. Yep, the same short. Could be that short. Could be the short in this MOSFET it show here. And the diode is okay. Yeah, if the MOSFET goes bad like this, always check these blue capacitors to see if any crack or burnt. Oh yeah, that's another cracked component over there. That capacitor, you can see the hole in it. Alright, so but that didn't burn anything in The fuse it didn't blow. So I'm gonna take this MOSFET and see what. This is 65R048. Is a 650 volt and 48 amp, and they think is an N channel MOSFET. Maybe I need to remove this one so I can reach that MOSFET. It's alright. Anyway. Alright, got it. So it should be that the MOSFET there. So that's MOSFET and this capacitor. Alright, that's the MOSFET. And this is the shorted one. No, it's not the shorted one. So must be the short, this one here. Yep, that one's still shorted. Yep. And that's the capacitor. Is a 101K, it's mean 100 picofarad. And 2 kilovolt. Yeah, it's the same MOSFET as the other one. No, it's not shorted here. So why we have a short between the gate and the source? 0.04. 0.4. So I find what is that short from? It was that was showing from here to here. I removed this carbon resistor to disconnect this pad from the board. So we have just this resistor, but this resistor is big. It looks like it's a 1 kilo ohm. And they checked, I still have the short in this point, but not here. So the short is coming from somewhere that's connected to this pad. So if we follow this one, it's gonna go to this one. So it's gonna go to this diode. This is a diode, and it's go to this pad. and that's the gauge. That's what is going to the gauge of the MOSFET, and the pen is called the driver. So after I remove the IC, the short is gone. So the IC, the oscillator is back. And hopefully that's all is. So I ordered the IC, that's I think is similar to that one. That's U27624. And this is P27264. And when I check online, it said the first letter is the production line. I can install the resistor back. Two kilovolt, 101. So I need to check these three diodes that's connected to the gate to be sure they are not burned. This one here, so I already remove it. And this one here, and this one here. We need to check these diodes to be sure it's not shorted, because if they are shorted, it will cause the MOSFET, the new MOSFET, to go burn. So this is a double diode. There is two diodes inside it. So here is one diode is good, 0.5. Second diode is good. Yeah, the other one I checked them too, they are good as well. These two pads are connected together, so it's a one trace. So they use two diodes here to be like more strong and handling more amps than one diode. Before we install the MOSFET, we need to be sure that we have the wave and the gate of these MOSFETs. So let's connect the oscilloscope ground to the B capacitor ground. Be sure the board is not plugged, the capacitor discharged. This is a high voltage capacitor, 500 volt. And we're gonna plug the power supply. I hear the relay click, and I'm gonna check the wave and the gate of the MOSFET. It's here. Yes, we have the wave. Let me show you. That's the wave. And the second MOSFET gate right here. Same thing, we have the wave over there in the oscilloscope. So we are good here. Yeah, now we can install the MOSFETs. After we discharge the capacitor using the plug of regular solder iron, just like solder iron plug, so we don't get the spark. thoroughly check the voltage. 0 volt and 0 volt. I'm going to change the screws to these ones because it's a little bit shorter and it's going to be easy to install than the original ones, as I don't have a big space here for the screwdriver. Alright, everything looks good. So let's install it in the TV and see if we can get any life in the TV. Alright, I install the board and let's plug it in. So be careful if anything. The standby light is on. There is no smokes or burn component from the power board. That's good. And I hear the relay click. And I'm not going to lift the TV, but I'm just going to see from here. The screen is like light up. Yes. Yes, we have the picture. Yes. It's fixed. Alright, yeah, I will put the cover, then we see how the picture looks. Because the customer put it in the box and we pick it up inside the box. I don't know the condition of the screen, if there is any crack or anything, as I can't check it. So, but the screen looks good, because this OLED TV, when the screen is cracked, it go completely black, even if it is a small crack.